This is a video review of the Transformers War for Cybertron series, Netflix, Decepticon Hotlink. So if you've been watching my videos, you would know that I've had a really tough time looking for a Skywarp figure here in Melbourne. Practically given up when the announcement came for a Netflix release of a Hotlink figure. I thought, this might be a good substitute for Skywarp, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I didn't think it'd be this good as a replacement. Note that this won't be a full review. I'll primarily be focusing on the differences between Hotlink and the normal Seeker mode. I've already reviewed Thundercracker, and I've already reviewed Starscream, the Siege version. So if you need help on transforming and all that, those videos will help you out. So I'll primarily focus on the differences between the existing one and the new one. So let me just bring down Starscream. So this is not Siege Starscream, this is Earthrise. This is Starscream. So as you can see, if you're like me and you're looking for a substitute for Skywarp, this is a good place to go. Let me just remove the guns. So I think the color scheme is close enough. I mean, there are a few differences, but all in all, if you're just looking for a black and purple Seeker to go with your Starscream and your Thundercracker, Hotlink is a good place to go. So before we focus on Hotlink, let's take a look at the packaging real quick. So this is your Netflix packaging. Lift the camera a little bit. So as you can see, it's brand new all white coloration, which is really nice. It clearly says Netflix there. Otherwise, there's a lot of similarity with War for Cybertron. There's a nice image of Hotlink on the side. On the back is a red and black version of the original War for Cybertron image that comes with the normal War for Cybertron figures. Clearly says Netflix at the top there. At the back are some promo shots for Hotlink in vehicle and robot mode, as well as the two target masters that it comes with, Heatstroke and Heartburn. Oops, sorry, Thundercracker. Okay, so let's quickly take a look at Heartburn and Heatstroke. So here they are in gun mode. So as you can see, they are identical to I can't remember which target master it is, but we've already gotten this mode before. Exactly the same thing as that. Comes with these orange blast effects, which is simple but effective, I think. And they do work with Hotlink here. And it also works with the Earthrise version as well. Although, of course, if you're looking for a Seeker blast effect, the one that came with Aimless is still the best one. Okay, and just to quickly transform them, it's pretty easy. You've seen this a million times. There you go, just unfold it and untab it. So as you can see, they are nigh identical, with the only difference being the visor. So the orange visor one is Heartburn, the yellow visored one is Heartburn and Heatstroke. Yep. So if you're wondering why, well, these three are fire, fire themed. There's only one scene in the entire animated series where Hotlink actually appeared, and it was in, I think, in the first episode of the original series. And he wasn't actually using his null rays there to attack the Autobots. He was actually using flamethrowers. So he is aptly named Hotlink, and his guns are aptly named Heartburn and Heatstroke. Okay, so just to give you a good look at the figure, this is probably the nicest colored ones of all the Seekers. I don't have the other, no, I don't have that 3-pack, nor do I have Red Wing, but I've seen them in hand, and I can say none of them will have the that nice coloration that this one has. For starters, none of his paint apps is solid. So if you compare, for example, with Thundercracker here, as you can see, is solid blue, solid gray chest, solid blue legs, of course, except for the battle damage. This guy, so you can see there's a lot of blending going on. So it's like hot pink at the center, and as you radiate out to the limbs, it gets darker, and then the end of the limbs are actually black. So yeah, really nice coloration on this guy. And it extends a little bit on the wing as well. So as you can see, there is a nice gradient from purple to black in the wing, as well on the back, although this is more for vehicle mode than anything else. Taking a look at the head sculpt, it is different from Thundercracker's. Focus camera, there you go. So he has a bit of a stoic face, while Thundercracker here has a slight smirk. This, I think, is identical to Starscream's, although Starscream and Thundercracker has silver paint on the face. This one is more matted gray, more from matted gray, which is nice. Still, if you put these three together, apologies for the focusing, I just installed iOS 14 beta on my phone. I'm guessing that's what's causing the focusing issues. But yeah, if you put these three side by side, yeah, he does look the part. He is very close to how Skywarp looks. Okay, so let me just pause the video now. I'll turn him into vehicle mode, and let's do a comparison with Thundercracker and Skywarp and Starscream again. Okay, so here's Hotlink transformed up in his vehicle mode, and my god, this thing is a work of art. This thing is really nice. Like I said, it's not a solid color, but as you can see, the gradients from black to purple, really nice. There's not this one blending is not as good, but what can you do? Otherwise, I mean, it's really nice looking. Really stands out how this is colored. So putting him side by side with Starscream and Thundercracker here, into the untrained eye, if you're not even familiar with the Hotlink character, I wouldn't be too surprised if you call him Skywarp, because the coloration is indeed Skywarp's coloration. I'm sorry. And with the other two, I mean, it just looks really nice. The other things I wanted to say, transformation on this guy is very smooth. This doesn't pop out anymore compared to this guy. This guy, the chest part always pops out during transformation. Also, the null rays, they seem to peg in much better. They're still loose, just because of how this one is constructed, as you can see, right? They're two separate pieces, and because of that, this portion tends to be loose, but it's not as bad as this guy. This guy implements it a lot better. So yeah, in terms of QC issues, this guy seems to fix all the QC issues of that guy. I guess at par with Thundercracker in terms of QC. So yeah, really good figure. So if you're like me and you've had a hard time finding Skywarp, this is a good substitute. Now if you're a completionist and you already have the other, how many are there, 3, 6, 7 versions of this mold, this is also good. As a standalone figure, yep, this is also nice. So yeah, I guess the only reason you don't want to buy this is if you were just interested in, you know, your normal Earth mode seeker. In that case, then just maybe wait for the rest of these guys to pop out. We're probably not gonna get a Hotlink. Don't quote me on that. Knowing Hasbro, they'll probably milk this mold. If not now, in the future. But you know, if you're looking for a definitive Hotlink only appeared in episode 1 of season 1. And while I don't remember seeing the alt mode, his alt mode is probably gonna be Cybertronian. So the definitive version of Hotlink won't be Earth mode seeker. It will be a siege seeker. So this is, yeah, the definitive version, I think. Okay, so that was the review. Look out for another video I'm intending to post. So that one will be basically comparison between that seeker mode and this seeker mode. I have my preferences. Everyone will say, you know, this one is the best version of the mode. I beg to differ. I think this mode, even if it doesn't have, you know, the Earth mode, alt mode, I think this version of the mode has its merits. And I'll point out those merits in that video. And I'll let you decide what you prefer. Personally, I'm good with these 3. I'm probably not gonna be chasing up the Thundercracker and Skywarp Earth mode seekers. I will seek out the Coneheads though, because you won't be getting Coneheads on this version. So yeah, but the Earth mode seekers, I'm good with these 3. Okay, so that was the review. If you like that review, please leave a like, leave a comment, and do subscribe. And as always, this has been Grimtrigger, and this has been Siege Netflix version of Transformers Hotlink. Thanks for watching.